Good morning. It is still morning here on March 7th, 2026. March 7th, 2026 is approximately 9 years and 5 weeks after I started this channel. And this marks the 100th video that's going up on the channel. And it's just going to be a, hey, what are we doing today kind of video. Haven't done any repair videos and stuff because I've kind of gotten frustrated and burnt out a little bit on trying to edit them. But right down there, right there, is the Bank 2 cam position sensor, which is giving me errors. The 345, 346, and 0018, I believe, are the three codes. On this 2024 WRX, a friend of mine's. I've done a lot of work. Did the the Radium catch can, dual catch can setup, which is in, seems to be working fine. Everything's good. Test drive yesterday went pretty well until it didn't. So the catch can, dual catch can in there, all the hoses ran, everything's in, a new power steering pump because that one was puking pretty good. And I think that's where the smoking was coming from because it never smelled like burning oil, really didn't. But there is some still burning off a little bit after the test drive yesterday. Took it down, pulled through first, second, third, fourth, fifth nicely. No issues getting into boost. It was good. Got about 4 miles into the drive. About 3 miles down the road. Take a left-hand turn. Pull through first, second was fine. Third, pull until around 3,000 RPM. It kind of shuddered a little bit. And then check engine light came on. Engine seemed to be running fine. Nothing. No RPM issues, no boost issues, everything is fine. Turned around, brought it back to the house. Didn't know what the code was, didn't have the code reader with me, pulling any data at the time, but once I got back, pulled that cam position sensor. So that cam position sensor was a little bit problematic, both, pulling the intake off as well as getting back on. But it's possible the wire is got damaged in some of that process. Again, a reminder, this is not the original engine to this car. I don't know where it was swapped out at. A friend of mine says it was swapped out at a dealership before he got the car. But what I can tell is I'm not sure if it was a dealership or a shop similar to like what I have, smaller independent shop that does this stuff work, but definitely one that didn't really do the best of the process. RTV on the connectors for the ignition coils because the knob on the ignition coil would just broke off, sheared off, and it wouldn't snap in place. So they were RTV'd in. And when I first started up after that work, down there, cylinder 2, misfire because of that RTV got into the plug. I didn't notice it when I was doing the work, putting everything back together, and did replace the coils, but I didn't notice any RTV down into the connector ports. When it misfired, and on 2, I pulled it off and was able to verify that, there was stuff down in there. Used a dental pick. Picked it all out, got out some pretty good chunks, cleaned it up to where I could actually see the metal of the connector and everything was good. So, but now I'm trying to get motivated to get down in there and test that connection. I do have my test procedures out of the service manual here for the 345, 346 there, as well as the 0018. Do the 345, 346 first. The 0808 really is basically do an oil change. So I'm not sure when the oil was done last. But anyway, 100th video here for JWC Motorsports. Clean up with the shop. It's been doing pretty good keeping it neat as I've had the WRX in. Putting away stuff as we've gone. Keeping it a little bit tidier. Still have the under tray to put on, but I was going to do that after the test drive to make sure I had no leaks, because it did have, coolant disconnected. I had power steering partially disconnected. Everything's not leaking. It's just that cam position sensor at this point. But a little bit of the other stuff going on with JWC Motorsports. Trying to make a cover for the bottom of the engine. This is the engine that's going into Plan 9. So I've been designing a cover. Looks like I've got it set up pretty good now. That template looks pretty good. So get it all lined up. We'll make sure that hole need to go a little bit wider, it looks like, still a couple millimeters over here. So again, tweaking this before I commit it to steel. I love the Company 23 covers, but they don't make one like this, so I'm going to try to make one like that. I've got the exhaust covers, I've got the intake covers. Because I'm going to be keeping this way for a little while, looks like I might not even have this car done before any racing is done this year, because we don't have a season set up yet, because our venue was lost. So, but anyway, that I've got to pull my Optima battery charger out to charge Blue. Oh, Blue has been sitting for a little bit, and the battery died, so I might have a little bit of a parasitic draw going on in the car right there, right now. But I'll go ahead and step outside. Blue, like I said, has got a dead battery right now. Cranked a little bit, but just wouldn't turn over. So I know people have asked if I still have Blue. Yep, still have Blue. Still going to keep Blue. Probably race Blue. I need to clean all this up. This is all get it in until we can looks like I've had some rats or mice down in here, or mice or rabbits down in here chewing on some harness stuff. I know I've had some bunnies showing up in the area, and those cannot stick around because they do this stuff. So this is the wiring for the fuel pump. So I don't see any other damage, any other wiring that's been nibbled on up here anyway. No evidence down on there. I do need to put you can see some, yep, rabbit. See some rabbit fur where they've been getting up in here. So yeah, you can see some rabbit fur down on the cover. So the rabbit's got to be taken care of. So because that's a customer car, truck. So GG over there, the Outback's got a dead battery. The Outback's got a dead battery. GG is getting ready to race. I'll be doing some videos on that one. I know I'll get those in. But GG. I haven't done an intro of the 2020 STI on the channel yet. But she's going to be racing. We're going to already registered for the Silver State Classic Challenge, Nevada Open Road Challenge, which is a combination this year, doing 151 miles on the 318th in Nevada. 318th Highway in Nevada. So got some stuff to do on GG to get her a little bit better stabilization over 100 miles an hour, because my class target speed is 105 miles an hour. I'm a rookie this year in that. We'll see if I get to run it anymore, see how it goes. But I'm going to end it here. It's just a little over 10 minutes. Thanks. Like and subscribe, or not. It's your choice. But there he is. There we are. This is the project that I'm going to try to finish up today. Yeah, it's frustrating what I just saw in blue.